Wullie, just how much does that mean this afternoon?
Obviously it's a derby. I tried to say to the boys before the game that they're the games that you want to play in, and attitude, commitment, desire to go and win the first ball, the second ball, to do the extra 10 yards. It would go a long way to winning the game. And then obviously our quality would hopefully come through, and in spells I thought we were brilliant and created a lot of chances, and unlucky not to win by 2 or 3.
You said to me last week this game was huge.
Huge, yep. Well, we knew that obviously when I spoke to you, we knew that Ayr had went and won up at Inverness and pulled a wee bit away from us again, but that brings them back into it. Dunfermline's got a point today, which it would have been sweeter if Kilmarnock had did us a favour, and the goal difference would have seen us off the bottom of the table. But no, all you can do is look at yourself and take care of your own games, and to come here in a derby, like I said, and go down the road with 3 points has been brilliant, and it sends the fans away home happy.
You could see exactly what it meant at the end to both yourself, the players and the fans.
Yeah, listen, the fans are a huge part of the club. They travel all over the country and spend their money to come and follow us, and these are the moments that they'll relish, coming and beating your local rivals and going home and having a beer on the way home, and enjoying that. And I want to put more of that into the fans and give them more, because they've been brilliant over the last couple of years and they've maybe not got that enough.
It was a wee bit nervy at times, but that was what to be expected, really, given what was at stake.
You're going to get that. You're going to come away from home. We knew what Ayr was going to give us. They're a physical presence, they go forward, they're up on second balls, and we knew that we had to match that, and we knew obviously a game sitting at 1-0, like I said, we could have been more clinical and been 2 or 3 up, but when it's 1-0 there's always that kind of element of nervousness at the end, and you could see that, and you could see that the boys were digging in and putting their bodies on the line, and I thought every man, brilliant.
That was what you were looking for, that fight, and I guess Rory Payton's head wound, the bandage, that just kind of sums it up, really. It
does. Rory's a tough boy, and he'll give everything for the cause, and I think you can just see what the boys are prepared to do and give while I'm in charge, and that'll go a long way of trying to secure another year in the championship.
2 clean sheets in a row, back to back. Important. We said last week, don't concede, you don't lose games.
Correct. I keep banging on. I said that to the boys again, that if you don't concede, then you don't lose games. Even if it's a point, you'll have to go away to tough venues and try and keep a clean sheet and go down the road, and sometimes you'll have to be happy with a point. But if you keep a clean sheet and the boys in the forward positions do their job, you'll pick up 3 points more often than not. But if you're going to go and concede 1 or 2, and the strikers are needing to score 2 and 3, that becomes difficult. But 2 clean sheets, 4 points in 2 games, it's a good start.
We've already mentioned Rory. How is he, basically?
He was a bit dizzy on the pitch. We'll obviously let the coaching, the medical team assess him, but he's fine. He was just a bit groggy. He was saying he was feeling a wee bit dizzy, so we'll need to obviously take that with precaution.
And Fitzy coming back into the team and scoring.
Yeah. I said straight from the start when I came in, I got my arm around him. I told him he was going to be a big player for me. He was probably frustrated with the lack of opportunities that he had under Alan and Sandy, and I told him, a big player. He can go at players left, right, got great ability. Need to maybe work a wee bit on the defensive side of him, but he knows that, and I think he's relished maybe playing in front of me where I give him the licence just to go, and I can maybe sit. And he pops up with that bit of brilliance today that goes on and wins the game.
You've handed over the captaincy to Josh. He gave it all out there today.
He did, and that's why he's got it. He's an experienced head. He's good in the dressing room, and I can't do everything, and there's got to be that kind of. I've said in the interview before that there's got to be a connection. There's got to be a go between players and the manager, and if I'm that guy, it's not going to happen. So I trust Toddy, and the boys love him to bits, so he's the ideal candidate.
Game's coming thick and fast. Cup semi-final next.
There is. Obviously, the league, you want to do well in that. That's your bread and butter. We want to do everything we can to stay in the championship, but it'll be a healthy distraction. You've got a chance to get to a cup final, and as a player, you want to get to these finals and play in front of bigger crowds and win trophies and medals. And we'll go there on Tuesday, and again, under me, we'll always have a go. I think you can see how many chances we're creating and being positive and going forward and going at teams, and Tuesday night will be no different.
And you know what to expect. Haven't played them for years, and then you get them.
No, I know, but I actually know a lot of the players as well, and I know that they're players of very good quality. Players that probably shouldn't be playing at that level, but financial things take over. We went up there and we were a couple of minutes away from winning, and we got Bobby sent off, and they ended up nicking an equaliser. But then when they came down to our place, they played us off the park. We were second to every ball. They had better quality in the final third, so we know what we're going to get. We know what we're going to be up against, but we'll go and try and impose our game on them, and may the best team win.